Hi there, Warren here again with another video as to how things work here with your new business. In this video, I want to take you through the back office, or as we call it, the back end. Just want to give you an overview of how the site functions and how you will run your business through this back end. We'll start here at the top of the page. As you can see, there are a number of links here at the top of the page that link over to various components of the site. Now you'll see those links will also be here on the right hand side. I typically don't use the links at the top of the page because I find it easier to find what I'm looking for by going down here on the left hand side of the page. Over here you'll see my logo because you're a reseller for me or under me. So this is my logo. However, when a client purchases from you, they're going to see your logo. Now, not to get off track here, but actually that's something that I seem to have a habit of doing. When I say you're a reseller under me or within my organization, that doesn't mean you're paying more than I am. Your costs for purchasing inventory are the same as my costs. I just want to make sure you're aware of that fact that just because you're a reseller of mine doesn't mean that I'm jacking up the price to make money off of your efforts. My feeling on that is that a lot of people do that, and really, I guess there's really nothing wrong with that as long as you're made aware of that. But my business is building and selling websites. It's not making money off of the efforts of folks that purchase websites from me. So enough said on that. Let's come over here to the left-hand side over here. You'll see the word Inventory Center. Right underneath that is, you can barely see it here, but that's your reseller ID, which we'll get into here in another video. You'll see that also in another section of the site here. But that's set, and you won't have to change that. Further down the page here, coming down here on the left-hand column, this is where your inventory will be listed of the various products that you have. Typically, when you first start out, and maybe further down the road, these will be zeros in most cases. What a lot of people do is they wait for a client to make a purchase of traffic or some sort of inventory item, and then they'll come over and they'll purchase it, and then they'll place it into their client's account. If you purchased inventory ahead, this process is fully automated because once a client makes the purchase and you have inventory in your account, it'll automatically transfer into your client's account. However, some people don't want to lay out the cash for that, and they're happy to do that as orders come in. And to be honest with you, that's what I do a lot of the time. I'll wait until I have clients that make a purchase, and then I'll make a purchase. And then, of course, instant payment for you because you don't have to lay any cash out. Client pays you, then you come over here, buy the traffic, and whatever's left over in your PayPal account is your profit. So you don't have to. That's a beauty. One of the beauties of this business is you don't have to lay out any cash ahead of time. Coming down here, you'll see purchase traffic, purchase GSUs, which is just another term for guarantee. Or it's an acronym for guaranteed signups. Now your site may or may not have that capability, but it is something that you can purchase. You can add it to your site if you like. And then same thing with those of you who have a guaranteed sign-up site. You won't have various traffic components on your site, but you can purchase them and you can add various traffic services to your site if you'd like to. Coming down here, there's clients. You can view your clients. You can add clients manually if you wanted to. Now, clients, when you have an order placed through the system, the automated system, the clients will automatically be added. You won't have to add client information into the system. Traffic Center, this is where you'll view your traffic orders, and again, if it's an order comes through the automated process, it'll be automatically added to your site. You can add bulk credits in here. You can also add traffic orders if you want to do that as well. The GSU Center, or Guaranteed Sign-Up Center, same situation. You can view the orders. You can add orders manually. Your account settings, which I will get into in a video just after this one. Let's come down the page here a little further. In the Product Center, you can view packages. Now, a package is simply an item that you sell. For example, if you sell guaranteed signups, you'll see in that area, and there is another video that goes through this, where the packages are, where the products are, and that's where you can view them. You can set up packages here. Now, you, in all likelihood, will not have to mess with any of that setting the packages up unless you want to add additional packages to what's already on the site, because I've got those already set up for you. When you buy the site, it's already set up and ready to go. The API manager, don't mess with that because that has to do with the how the orders are handled. When they place an order, when a client places an order on your site, how it goes to PayPal, how it comes back. So that's already set. Don't mess with that. The support center, here's where you're going to submit a ticket if you have a question about a purchase you've made, an inventory purchase, or any other kind of issue maybe a client has. You'll go here to submit a ticket with support, or if support is online, you can ask a question over here via the live chat system. Your choice. I like to use the submit a ticket just so that I have an ongoing thread. If you use the live support chat, you can have an email sent to you, which will cover that, but I like having it all in one place. If I have a quick question, I will go over to the live chat, but if it's something that I feel is going to be a little something I need a little bit more detailed answer on, I'll go over to the submit a ticket and keep a running count of my support requests, so it's all in a thread. The fraud center, if you have a customer or a client that decides to do a chargeback on you, you can report them in the fraud center, and we'll get over onto the right-hand side of the page here in just a minute. I'll show you about that. The knowledge base, if you have any questions or you want to learn more about the back end here, you can go through the knowledge base. The change look feature is disabled. You can't change the look. Client message, if your client has started a support ticket with support, you'll see that listed right on that section there. So you're always kept in the loop. You know if your clients have any problems, so you could circumvent some of those problems if you want, or you can let support handle them yourself or themselves without you getting involved. If you have anything that you'd like to see added to the back office, you can certainly access that through the wish list here. Just add it to the wish list and send it to them, and they'll take it into consideration for future development. The next section here is manage email campaigns. If your site has an email campaign component to it, you'll go here and access the information there. It's set up similar to this site here as well. Again, you probably won't have to even go into that site because I've got that completely set up for you. But if you want to, you can go in there and certainly take a look around. Now, coming back to the top of the page here, you'll see here again the reseller ID is right here. And then this box here, two boxes here in this next section. The Resolution Center, if you've got any issues that require your attention, for example, if a client has a problem and they've sent a ticket to support and that they can't handle it, or if there's an issue that you need to get involved with, it'll show up right here. So then you can click to view all those issues if you have any. Over here, the Activation Center, this alerts me to the fact that I've got 5 traffic and 0 guaranteed signups campaigns that need to be activated or deleted. The reason this is 5 right here is that I've done a number of test orders for future videos so I can show how the process works. Typically, if you see that, you want to get on that and make sure you are processing those orders and making sure the customer has the traffic that they have purchased from you. And again, it'll be an automated process if you have traffic or you have inventory in your account. If you don't, then you're going to need to process those orders. Down here, more links to support issues that you also found over on the other side of the page. Now, the Fraud Center, what this is, as I briefly mentioned, if someone purchases something from you, a package or some sort of inventory, and then they do a chargeback or their credit card is declined later on, or whatever the case may be, you can enter them into the Fraud Center and their names will appear here. You may want to check this out once in a while and maybe do a search if you want to for maybe a client that, if you're concerned that they may be a fraudulent type of person, you come in and do a search and see if they've had any kind of history of pulling that stunt with other resellers. You know, it may be a needle in a haystack, but you never know. You may find the person and you may save yourself some trouble by not having to process an order with them. Down here I mentioned the live chat. All the sites that I sell have that on it. The difference between this live chat here and the live chat on your site is that this live chat here is manned by the support department. The live chat on your site will be run by yourself, and you'll be handling questions on your own. Once they become a client of yours, once someone becomes a client of yours, then they'll be coming over here and they can through the stats area, their stats area, they can send in a message to support there. So once they're a client, you don't have to deal with support issues unless it becomes an issue of a refund. That'll be up to you whether or not you handle that or not. But 99% of the issues, support issues, once somebody becomes a client of yours, are handled by support, either through the live chat or through the client message center. All right, so that's about all there is to the back office here. Please be sure to check the other videos for details on some of these other areas. And if you have any questions, certainly feel free to let me know. Thanks again.